What's good, everybody? KSR420. We're just doing a test real quick. Checking the quality of the upload. So everything should be uploaded at 1080. But for whatever reason, it keeps going in at 720. So I needed to test this out. So we're gonna do a little live on the smokable and just see what happens. Give me a second. So we're gonna smoke on some of this papaya. This is by Deep Roots Harvest. You know, no see-through bag or nothing fancy to look at. But I'll show you some of these nugs. Let me see if I can find a nice chunky one. I don't know if you can really see into the bag. Let me see. Let me turn my light on. I don't know if that'll help, but let's see. You guys can see some pretty chunky nugs. I had some bigger nugs in the bag to start with, but we broke them down. So we're down to the small ones. Shout outs to Phoenician grinders. Still the best grinder. Had this one specifically for going on like almost 10 years. It's a pretty long time to have a grinder, right? At least I think it is. Also want to get the audio right too, because I've noticed some dropouts in my audio. And this is a brand new mic, but if we need to replace it with another one, we will do so. As you guys can see, I got the other setup over here. We were watching the Sean Combs' The Reckoning over on Netflix. So far, man, that's some crazy shit. But hey, you know, when people get money, they do some crazy shit. Tends to happen. However, that is just kind of, you know, the way things go sometimes. Alright, so let's load a bowl of this papaya, smoke with y'all. Hope everybody that does pop in this little test live. Hope you guys are having a good evening. Like I said, we're just testing the new settings with the camera, so everything should be able to upload at 1080 now. And it was my fault. I was messed up when I was setting the bit rate and whatnot. So, cheers, guys. Damn. Oh, that's some good shit. But I was going over watching some of the old videos, or the previous videos on some of the lives, and I've noticed, I was like, what's going on with my quality? And I was like, oh, okay, well, maybe I need to change it in the YouTube settings, right? So I go to the bottom, and I'm like, oh shit, it only allows me to switch it to 720. So that tells me it's a upload setting issue, which means that somewhere along the lines I made a mistake. So I had to go back and correct all that. I'm glad I went and watched it, because I wouldn't have noticed it, and I would have streamed to the next one doing the same thing. So we'll test it, see how that goes, smoke a little bit, and then planning to go live tonight. Well, here actually in just a little bit. So, and then tomorrow starts the actual new schedule. So let me show you guys what that is. So here is the new schedule right here. So we're going to be going live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 10 a.m. until, you know, whenever. But going live consistent, I want to try to stick to that schedule Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m. So that's the goal. And it should, you know, work out that way. And, you know, we're just going to vibe and do our thing. We got the wipe on Tuesday for Arc Raiders. And then, you know, we got some new games, a few games we're going to play to just kind of get the mood right. Cheers. I would like to also do some game playthroughs too. Would be nice. Basically like get down. I want to run through like the old Halo. That'd be nice. Excuse me. But yeah, so I want to run through the Halo games. Would be nice. Do a story mode run. I also want to do some throwback games. I got a lot of retro games that I love, and would love to do some of those. Would be nice too. And I think I know I want to rerun through what is it called? High on Life, because the second one is going to be coming out in February, I believe, of the new year. So, don't quote me on it. I'm pretty sure it's February 2026. The new High on Life drops. So I figure why not run through it, and we'll do a playthrough on here. For anybody that hasn't been able to play the game, you guys can always watch, follow along. If you smoke, obviously, we do. So, you can always enjoy it. Join us over here, smoke something good, have a good time. So, but like I said, this is just a test. Want to see if this uploads at 1080 like it's supposed to. So, but I appreciate anybody that does jump through or shows any love. We will be back on later on tonight with some actual gameplay and whatnot. This was just a test. We wanted to see how everything goes with the new upload settings. So, appreciate everybody, and as always, y'all gotta stay lifted. Kaz out.